Hey everybody, if you didn't know, my name is Neil. I'm 20 years old, I'm a Leo, obviously, and I'm a third-year nursing student here in the Philippines. Speaking of nursing though, today's video is going to be me talking about some tips and some things to expect whether you're an aspiring nursing student or you're just about to start first year. Also though, I did a video like this about nursing in my university specifically, but this video is going to be more of like tips and what to expect about nursing in general. Tip number 1, a lot of things you learn in first year, you're going to use all throughout nursing. Maybe this is an obvious tip, but it wasn't for me when I started out nursing because I really got used to the high school mentality of studying something, taking the test, and just forgetting about it because I'm never going to use it again. But college is way different, especially nursing. What? I should have locked the door.
Are you busy right now?
Anyways, as I was saying, college is totally different, especially nursing, because I would say that around 80 to 90% of the information that they teach you in first year, you're going to be using constantly. Whether you're a second year student, a third year student, a fourth year student, even if you're in boards review. On top of that, a lot of the information taught in first year is going to be super essential in duty 2. Something as simple as knowing how to take vital signs correctly, knowing how to do aseptic technique, knowing how to do the different assessments. All of these are essential for when you start duty in second year. And it's not like you have to memorize everything to the nail in first year, but all I'm trying to say is that make sure you listen intently and maybe just something as simple as keeping your notes because you guys will be going back to that all throughout your entire 4-year stay in college. Tip number 2, nursing is not cheap. On top of the tuition, you guys are going to have to buying all of your own materials. So this includes like the basics, like the masks, the gloves, and even some of the stuff for vital signs like the stethoscope, the pulse oximeter, the duty bag, the tape measure. Literally everything will be coming out of your own pocket. If you guys want to know more about that though, I have a what's in my duty bag video. It's going to be somewhere here in the eye. But the point is that a lot, well maybe not a lot, majority, actually, almost all of the things you guys will be using in nursing school will not be provided by the college, so it will be coming out of your own pocket. And also, there are so many uniforms, it's actually crazy. There's the regular uniform, there's the type B uniform, there's the all-white uniform for duty, there's the scrub suits for duty, and also the uniforms will be paid for by the student. So in conclusion, this shit is expensive. Tip number 3, nursing revolves a lot around talking. And when I say a lot, I mean like a fucking lot. Before I started nursing, I really thought we would just be talking to patients all the time, just like one-on-one discussions, but there's so much more talking being done. You could be talking to the patient's families, endorsing to your fellow nurses, endorsing to your fellow doctors, giving health teachings to a community, and it's not like you're going to be reading a script every time. You're going to have to be adjusting to the people you're talking to. So every health teaching, every explanation, every interview, all has to be individualized. And it's no secret that not all patients, not all of the patients' families are going to be cooperative. So you're going to be having to adjust in every single conversation that you have depending on the person you're talking to. So I guess the tip for number 3 would be that before you take nursing, make sure that you know how to keep a conversation going, make sure that you know how to establish rapport with people that you've just met, and make sure that you know how to steer a conversation into the direction that you want it to go. And the reason I think this is a huge tip is because I personally am a bit awkward, so it took me some time to become confident in front of the patients. Actually, that's a fucking lie. Even to this day as a third year student, I still have some trouble talking to patients, but that's the point. I'm still working on it and you can start working on it as soon as you're a first year student. Tip number 4, experience really is the best teacher, and take it from someone taking online classes right now. The experiences during nursing is what you're going to remember after you graduate. And even though duty starts by second year, first year students still have skills lab, they have return demonstrations, and that's the next best thing. So make sure you guys make the most out of it because looking back now, I was honestly just rotely memorizing the steps. So let me tell you, memorizing is very different from understanding. So make sure that you don't just know what to do because that'll fade with time. Make sure you understand and like know the reason behind you're doing something because that is where it's at. Tip number 5, there is math. It might not be the most difficult and you can always use a calculator during duty, but I still wanted to mention this tip because a lot of people take nursing because they just don't like math. But I'm sorry to break it to you, even if you're a nurse, there is no escape. Tip number 6, not all clinical instructors are going to be the nicest people, but they all have good intentions. I personally learned this the hard way, but it really is the truth. Sometimes clinical instructors can be a little strict, and sometimes it can be a little disheartening, but one of my CIs after our rotation told me that the love from a clinical instructor is really like the love from a mom. Like, it's tough love, and the reason why they're doing that is because they want you to learn. And also, unpopular opinion, I've learned the most from the CIs that have been strict with me. Tip number 7, a support system is a must. Obviously, no man is an island, so cliche yet so true. It is very important for you guys to find that support system and that group of friends, and most of the time it's going to be your RLE or maybe a subset of your RLE. And honestly, side note, I would not have survived any of these school years without my RLE. Shout out to you guys. And they aren't just gonna be your group mates in almost every single group project, but they're gonna be the people making you laugh during duty rotations. They're gonna be the people calling you in the morning when you're late. They're gonna be the people helping you get over a bad day. They're gonna be the people that just make nursing more fun in general. So make sure you treat your RLE well. As much as they're a support system to you, you have to be just as much as a support system to them. And as I said, these RLE groups are going to be the same from 2nd year until 4th year. So make sure that you establish a good relationship with them. You could either be their best friends or honestly worst enemies, because you guys will be together for a good amount of time in the college. Tip number 8, nursing students still do a lot of creative work. Even if nursing is a science-based course, you guys will still have a lot of activities that require like creativity. Like even just recently, we had to make a 5-minute infomercial for our class project. We made infographics in 2nd year, we made brochures, we made posters, and even during nursing week, we had to make a musical. More flashbacks. And even during duty, you guys have to be creative with your health teachings, like making a song, making a video, making brochures, making posters. So basically what I'm trying to say is that nursing is not all about science, so having some baseline knowledge in Photoshop, editing videos, even something as simple as Canva is going to be useful all throughout nursing. Tip number 9, a lot of people might say that nursing is full of studying, that there's no time for hobbies, there's no time for social life, but I beg to disagree. When there's a will, there's a way, and though it might not be all the time, it's in the little things. Like eating out with friends after duty or having a night out after exam week. I even have friends during quarantine that are opening online businesses and doing creative stuff. So moral of the story is don't be too afraid of nursing. Speaking of my friends' online shops, I got this on Sleek Fashion for super affordable price, and I got this on Unparalleled Apparel, again, super affordable. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. And the final tip, tip number 10, of the things I wish I knew before I took nursing is that the college is predominantly female. Do with that information what you will. Anyways, that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that these tips are helpful. Also, I post a lot of content about nursing, so if you guys want to watch more of that, you guys can watch this playlist. I put all of the videos here that I've posted where I talk about nursing, more nursing tips, what's in my duty bag, day in the life vlogs, everything like that. And if you guys want to get to know me a little bit more, no nursing, just me as a person, you guys can watch this video right here. Anyways, that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!